Hey, good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. This is your favorite podcaster, Lafayette, favorite Deacon Beck, coming live out of the great city of St. Louis, Missouri. I love saying that, man. It's so real. And I know that we've got a bad history. Bad history, man. But once we get past that, pretty good city. I was raised here 68 years. And I love it. Don't like what goes on with these killings, but I love St. Louis. Yes, I do. I was part of the streets, as you guys know. I was always on the trail. Every day I was on the trail. And like those Hebrew boys, and now let me change that. Like Israel was hard-headed, that God made them walk around that same mountain for 40 years. I did the same thing. It wasn't a mountain. It was a neighborhood. Corner to corner, to corner to corner, to corner to corner. Every day. People could find me easily. Easy. I was always positioned in that neighborhood, but somewhere between those four squares. Corner, 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 corner. Goodfellow, Hamilton, Martin Luther King. I was there. Page, I'm sorry. I was somewhere in that area. How many of you guys did the same thing? You always was in the same neighborhood. Easy to be found. Very easy. Sometimes it was good. Sometimes it was bad. Sometimes it was awful. And sometimes I was glad to be in that position. I want to talk to you today about the second part of my I don't know what I want to call that. I don't know if I want to call it a testimony. I guess it is. Of my prison life was interesting. Not when I was there, but when I got out of prison and stayed out, I had a chance to look over my life in prison. I was 27 when I went to prison. And not jail. I'm saying prison, not the jail. Let's start there. When I went to jail, I automatically fell in with some people. I wasn't being friendly. They were from out west. And people from out west or the west side, they knew each other or they knew somebody that knew you. And that was your get in card. So, I met people. Like I said, some knew me and some didn't know me. Some knew of me. And some knew of my partners, my friends, and yeah. So, I had a chance to go to trial. And I did. I went to trial for 2 or 3 days, and I stopped it. And they offered me 15, but when I stopped the trial, they broke it down to 11. I was going to take the 15, but 11, I took it. When I left St. Louis to go to Jefferson City prison, it was weird, man. It started off weird. I was sitting next to a brother who had it was very interesting. So I was sitting on the VK line bus headed to prison, and the guy next to me had 150 years, man. Life and 50. Life and 50. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say to him. What can I say to him? When he asked me how much time I had, I didn't even want to answer him. I almost felt embarrassed. I know that's crazy, but what can I tell him? I don't even want to sit with him. So, going through what they call H Hall. I was in H Hall reception for, 20-something days. And I left there and went to Mobley. Yeah, Mobley. And that's the jail I hated, man. Come on, y'all. So, when I got to Mobley, I was in the cell with this dude, man. Something was going on weird with this dude, but I was there a couple days and they did a shakedown. And they found a shank. So I'm in the room, dude in the room. I'm like, man, come on, be for real, man. I just got here. Ain't put no shank up in there. I just got here. What I need a shank for? I'm not having no problems. So they actually didn't give it to neither one of us because it was old, and the old guy that was with me hadn't been in the cell long enough either. But I also found out that he was one of them people, man, that like to take advantage of people. So what I did, on the suggestion of one of my partners, so we won't have to kill this man, y'all heard me right, I moved out that cell. Got out of there. And I moved into another cell where I felt comfortable. Yes? And things started going weird, man. My first weekend in Mobley, they killed the guard. It was the 4th of July. And I'm wondering, what the hell going on already? What these people have sent me into? I'm looking at him shanking this dude, man. Anyway. They got drunk off some hooch or something. I don't know what they had. Some kind of prison wine. And they got drunk and they killed the guard. So people were telling me, man, go into your cell, man, right now. Go into your cell. And don't come back out, man. I said, okay. What? Okay. And then I seen why. The guards came in, what they call goon squad. Man, they came in and went to work. They killed one of their friends and co-workers, man. They made us go in, man, and I'm in the cell. I never seen this. I'm looking out the window of the cell, the doors, and I'm hearing click, 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 falling all down from my floor to the first floor. Now, I can't see what it is, and this is my first time in prison. But I heard the guard make an announcement. And he said, if you got anything in your cell that's contraband, you better get it out now. And people started throwing their shanks. Man, they would get rid of all that shanks, booze, all that. I didn't know my family had made up some hooch. I didn't know. Man, I'm not on the yard playing handball, learning the trick of handball, softball. That's what I'm doing. I ain't hanging in no cell. I'm getting some air. All my homies was right there. The ones I thought was dead, they were in prison. So I was really listening out for that, man. You know, we think you dead and you in prison. And I'm just telling y'all this for a reason. You'll see. It's a testimony. So, I get a job. Everybody come through has to have a job. And my job was assigned to the kitchen. Yeah. And that was because I had give me a minute, folks. Here, excuse us. Okay. Excuse me, I'm back. I had, what were we talking about? I had hepatitis C. I gotta get better equipment, that's all. I'm doing this with my telephone. They ain't working right. This ain't going well, but you know what? God blessing us already on this program. At least we're getting people to listen. So that means people are listening. And they're sharing it with their friends, and we're going to explode one day. You'll see. I'm going to get better. You'll see. Man, the guards came through there, and they let a cell out at a time go in and search. And the guy that I worked for in the kitchen, the guard, I just knew he was going to cut me some slack. Man, he was the meanest dude on me. He pushed my face into the wall, hit me on my legs, and I spread them. I was like, what? What you doing, man? You ought to be glad I ain't busting your head. I said, oh, really? It's like you do me. So, it was interesting, man. They busted up some people. They busted them up. And of course they found out who did it, and they busted them up. Yeah. Yeah, for real. So, moving forward, they found the people who did the killing, and hello. Hello. I'm gonna have to kill her. She keep happening. I need the equipment. And I need it now. Too many interruptions. I gotta be able to turn that off.